Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Elite Trio Podcast. This is Ep.2. Today, we're here with the main cast. Me, Plush Crossing, Super Mario Aiden.
I'm Batman.
He's Batman, and
No, you're not.
and something about typical.
Where am I again?
You're in the sky.
Damn it, Zeus!
Earlier we were actually playing Tomodachi Life, and that's actually a topic I want to talk about. I want to talk about nostalgia.
Alright.
Nostalgia is honestly a guilty pleasure. You can't even debunk that. It's honestly, it's so nice to live in the past. It's really nice.
I mean, nostalgia can go both ways, pain and pleasure.
That is true. If you look back at something that was negative, you don't really give a shit about it. I'm mostly talking about the nostalgia that's you yearn for, like you really love. That's the nostalgia I'm mostly talking about. The one that you miss, that you wish could happen again.
I've had a lot of nostalgia in my life.
It's mostly been with video games, because that was mostly like my childhood was games. I don't know, talking about movies, mostly YouTube. YouTube was a huge part of my life as a kid. So when I was a kid, actually, I used to have I had a flip phone at some point. When I was like very young, I had a flip phone. Um, and then I had a bunch of tablets. I actually have a Amazon Kindle Fire on the right of me. It's kind of dead. I don't know if it still turns on, but
You
it's
had a
there.
phone?
I had an Amazon Kindle Fire, man. I mean, you ever had one?
Not until I was fucking 12.
Yeah, I got one. I got one when I was like, I was probably no, not 12. I was 6, 7. I don't know. I don't know when I got an Amazon Kindle Fire.
Uh,
That was like the first thing I made videos on. But I had that, and then I had a flip phone. Then my grandma gave me I think it was either my grandma or my mom gave me like an actual like phone that I could use that had cellular data on it. Do you know how happy I was when I had cellular data, bro?
that shit must have been fucking fire.
I loved it. I no longer had to use Wi-Fi anymore. Back then, I don't know if cellular data's what the fuck. I don't know if mobile data's gotten any better. I don't know if it has gotten better because back then it was like dog shit for me. I would have to like at my grandpa's house, I would have to put my phone at a certain angle to get it to work. That's how bad, because it wouldn't load anything. It's or maybe that's just the provider for mobile data. Maybe they sucked ass. I know we went through a few of them. First off, I had a phone, had cellular data, and basically, I think it was at some point. No, it was like how the one I have now, where you kind of just, I think it's unlimited or it was supposed to be. I think at some point my mom switched to a new one, and it was through this one you had to pay. You had to pay for it, and at some point your mobile data would go out. It would legit just flatline. You would have to pay for more. It sucked. I hated it. I would have like mobile data, and then boom, it would just flatline and die. And I'd be like, Mom, we have to get more mobile data. We switched from that though. That one sucked. And then now I have a phone with good data. I think I've had multiple providers, but I kind of probably forgot about the rest of them because they've all kind of are the same. Um, Back then I used to watch. I was happy as fuck. I finally I was just there watching Smosh, SML, and a bunch of other people. And it was fun. I think one video that stands out to me the most is Bowser Jr.'s world record. I think it was that. Yeah. Bowser Jr.'s world record or something. That was the video that sticks out to me the most, just because I think that was one of the first videos I ever watched with mobile data. I remember the exact day. It was where me and my grandpa were gonna go cut wood off like one of the neighbors' houses. It was about to hit like the road, and I think someone was like, "Hey, do you wanna cut the wood over there? I'll pay." And my grandpa's like, "Sure." We did it. And I remember just sitting there in the car, just watching Bowser Jr. It was nice. It was a good time. Do you guys have any good memories like that? Nostalgia?
Wasn't that like the video about the fucking world's giantest gummy worm? Or not
Yeah,
gummy worm, fucking
worm,
gummy bear.
bear. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I remember kind of having like a little bit of a memory with my sister. She introduced me to Felix, aka PewDiePie. We were on vacation. We were just like in the dining room in Florida. And she showed me the Five Nights at Freddy's video that like he was playing Five Nights at Freddy's, the first one,
Oh my god, Five
and
Nights at Freddy's, bro. Markiplier. Markiplier was
oh
amazing. That
man,
is nostalgia.
him and Mark were both nostalgia back in the day. I remember
Yeah.
also watching this series Felix had made too called The Crooked Man. He was playing it. It was David Hoover. Like you had to play David Hoover and then had to complete the entire story. It was amazing.
Honestly.
Mark also did it.
Mark was amazing. I remember I have a lot of nostalgia for Mark. I've noticed that he's kind of a different person now. Not like person in general. I think he just back then he was more hyper. He was more of a kid, since he was starting out. I think he was out of either in high school or out of high school or in college. I'm not sure what point of his life he did the radio series in. But man, he was pure nostalgia. Especially, have you ever seen the game Joy of Creation? It's a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game.
Joy creation. I don't think I have actually.
It's amazing. How about you, Aiden? Have you seen it?
I haven't heard of that one yet. I've only heard of the five different games from Five Nights at Freddy's.
So Joy of Creation was a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game that this one Friday Night fucking Five Nights at Freddy's animator did. I think he's still an animator. Not too sure, but I just remember from his animations. But he made Joy of Creation. Those were the most memorable to me, even more than the original like Five Nights at Freddy's that Markiplier played. Not just because at the time, I don't know what it was, but it was also Tomodachi Life that was around the I played around the time I watched Joy of Creation. All of Markiplier's gameplays on it. I have so much nostalgia for that series because around the time I think my grandpa had gotten sick. This will be a terrible thing to say, but like one time he had gotten sick and he has like this thing where like he'll get dizzy and then like he'll throw up. I think it's called Meniere's disease, right? And this was the first time that it ever really happened. But I think around that time he had to go to the hospital because no one really knew what was going on. It was weird. So, is that an airplane? Shut the fuck up! Anyways.
Oh my god.
But anyways, I remember this is the first time he had Meniere's disease, where basically he was throwing up, and I was there playing Tomodachi like a little kid dumbass, and I was just there like, this ain't normal. This ain't normal. So I called my mom, and my mom's like, hey, you should probably call the cops. Or no, I think she either called the cops or, and I think they called me, and they're like, hey, where are you at? And as a kid, as a little like dumbass 8-year-old, you don't know where you live. You don't know what a street is or what area you're in. And I was just like, house number? 6969. Not an actual house number. Well, actually, I'm actually kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there right now.
It'd be funny if that was an actual house number. It'd be the funniest shit ever. But
I can definitely relate to that.
cause like, man, I was wondering. So you went to the hospital. I went there like for a night. So I went back to my mom's, and I remember I was watching Joy of Creation, Markiplier's gameplays through it, and I was watching it while eating, and that was like one of my most memorable time. Like that's a memory that I still have nostalgia for so badly. Like I really want to go back to that. That was I love summer. You guys have already heard me like talk about summer and how much I love it. How like legit like I fucking love summer. Fuck me in the ass and I'll still say I love summer. Actually, that made no sense. That joke made no. Okay, we're gonna keep going on with that. Okay. Anyways, but you get the point. I love summer. I've had the most best memories with summer. Winter, not too much. Winter just makes me depressed for some odd reason. But summer, I love summer. Some of my best memories were in summer. Actually, most of them are. Most of my nostalgia, most of everything I love is in summer. and that's why I kind of like it so much, a lot more than winter, especially since, well, no school. I love school, not really. It's okay. I like school to hang out, but like summer, I get to do whatever, and that's where most of my memories, or at least most of my memorable and precious memories are. They're in the summer. And I remember watching Markiplier, and what's funny is I was eating and I just heard someone go, "Turn it down! Turn it down! Hey! Turn it down!"
Yo, there's some nice background audio.
And I was like, "Huh, this is that happening in the video?" And I looked behind me. It's my mom and dad's room. Like, so to create a picture for you, there's the living room. There's my room on the right and their room on the left. But they're like really far apart, like across the house. But their room is a little bit closer to the living room, where you can kind of see. There's like a doorway. You could literally see like inside of the room if they have the door open. And I look back, and I look to my left, which is where the room is, and my mom and them were just like, "Hey, can you put it down?" And I was like, "Oh," and I put it down on the TV. I was actually watching it on the Wii U. I love the Wii U. The Wii U is also another nostalgic thing I love. I love it more than the Switch, surprisingly, because I have more better memories with it. And it kind of had a bit more personality than the Switch, even though their marketing was shit and stuff. I still love the Wii U more than the Switch, but that was nice. That was a nice time. I think that next morning I have a memory of playing Tomodachi Life. We went somewhere that morning. I don't know where my mom took me. We went somewhere, and I think I got a shirt or something. I don't know what store it was. We never went there again. But that also made it more memorable because we never went there again. Because mostly memories, if you want to have a memorable experience, you're gonna have to do something you only do once and you want to do again. That's what all my memories really are. They're really something I never did again and only did once, and now I really want to do them again.
Oh.
Yeah. But that was a fun time. Tomodachi Life was amazing. I think Animal Crossing New Leaf was another game I was nostalgic for. But I'm gonna let y'all talk if you guys have any like nostalgic stories or anything memorable. Any good memories you guys have? Because I think I've been rambling for a little while about Tomodachi Life and Markiplier.
Now that I gotta think of.
Aiden?
I do have some.
Alright. Sure.
So, have y'all ever played Lego Batman the video game for the Wii or Xbox, PlayStation?
I've never played it. I think maybe at a friend's house I might have played it, actually.
Lego Batman.
But me and my sister have had a lot of fun in our childhood playing the Wii. I remember, like, me and my family have been playing Wii Sports, Mario Kart Wii, this other racing game, Lego Star Wars, the complete saga.
God. I might have.
Lego Batman.
I think I might have played like Marvel, like Lego Marvel Superheroes. I think that's the one I played.
I mean, I remember all the nostalgia. It sucks now being an adult, considering that you're always busy and you have to make time. Like, you have to find the time to do it.
Yeah, now like getting older, you really do have to make time for like all the good stuff that you want to do, like just relaxing or playing a game or something. You really have to set time for it. Unlike before when you were a kid, you literally just do whatever. You're just like, oh, well, I'm gonna go watch Markiplier or some shit, or I'm gonna go play Lego Batman.
Go piss on the earth.
I'm gonna go piss on the moon. You legit did whatever whenever you wanted. You had no consequence. There was nothing. You just did whatever. Now you kind of have to set time for stuff, which I don't know. It kind of sucks. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Because I did wanna. Because as a kid, you're like, I want to be older. I want to be an adult already. Then once you do, you're like, man, I kind of want to be a kid again. And that's just because you don't really take for granted like how precious those childhood memories are. You don't really take in how good your life was as a kid. Not saying my life sucks now, but life back then was great. It was amazing. And mostly just now, right now, or yesterday or the day before, any day in the future, that's gonna be nostalgic at some point. We're gonna look back at this podcast and be like, man, remember that? No, those are the good old days. And then we're gonna say the same thing about that statement. It's just kind of like an endless cycle of nostalgia. You'll keep remembering and keep wanting to relive that moment. Which is why I've kind of tried to live those moments again, but new ones, you know?
Yeah.
Keep creating stuff that could be nostalgic to look back on. I want to know something I hate so much?
What?
God, when you're a kid, you do not give a fuck about any of your games. I mean, like, the cases. Did you ever, like, take care of your game cases at all?
No.
Aiden?
No.
Me neither.
No.
I
No.
drew on one of them. I drew
What the
on one of
fuck?
them. I think one of them. I don't know where the fuck one of the cases are. I don't know where any of them are, and I want them back. And like, I think one game I had was I think it was Donkey Kong. What the hell was it? Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong 3D Country Returns, some shit for the 3DS. And that, I have no idea where that game went. I have no idea where it is. I've looked everywhere for it. It's nowhere. In terms of games themselves, I have no idea where, any of some of my Wii U games are. I don't know where, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Mario Party 9 and 10. Okay, say what you want about them, but I adore them. I love those Mario Parties, and that's because they're the only ones I've ever played except for, like, the 3DS ones. I never, and like, think, like, not Superstars,
Mario Party Tour.
no, Mario Party, yeah, wait, what, no, it's not on the Switch, what is it called, Super Mario Party. Those are, like, the only ones I've played, so I really don't know, like, the reason why everyone likes the other ones, except, you know, people telling me about it, but I've never played them, so I can't really be mad. But back then, those were my childhood. Those were it. Mario Party 9, I want that game back. I don't know where I put it. I don't know where the fuck I put it. Not saying I could even play 10 either, because with 10, that's on the Wii U. And as you heard, my Wii U gamepad got stolen. I gotta buy a new one. It's like, I don't know, they're like $60 or something. But, you know, yay. I miss Wii U games and stuff. I actually wanted to buy Nintendo Land, but I would have to buy it online or something, because I know anyone who brings in their Wii games to GameStop, they're used, and they're most likely broken. Like, who would bring in Wii Sports to GameStop to sell? Unless you're a dumbass, but I bought it. Actually, no, this is a story. I might have already told you guys this, but I went to GameStop, like, last month, and I went to go buy Wii Sports Resort. It was a used game, and it was like $60. Yeah, $60 for a pre-owned Wii game. They're getting expensive over there. So I put it in. They're like, hey, I used my card, and then boom, I left. I came back over here, and they're like, here's the instructional video how to use your Wii strap or some gay shit. And then I was just like, oh, cool. And then it kept going, this could not be read. I get it out, blow on it, no homo, or it could be homo, but it's a disc, I don't know how it could be homo. And then I wipe it off, put it back in, watch the entire 3-minute how to wear a Wii strap and how to be safe playing Wii Sports. Watch that whole 3-minute video again. Again, disc cannot be read. Get it out, get glass cleaner, spray it on the disc, get a little towel thingy I use to clean my stuff, clean it off. Everything's cleaned off. Put it right back in. Watch that 3-minute video of how to wear your Wii strap. Ah! And then watch that whole thing again. And then again it happened. Disc could not be read. Check your instructional manual or some shit. And put the disc back in. So at this point, I already knew it didn't work. I bought a used Wii game that didn't work, and I could see why they brought it into GameStop, because I'm pretty sure they would not check it, and they got some money from it. Not the money they got, or not the money they probably wanted, but there's still money for a broken Wii game. Which actually makes me think, can I just bring a bunch of broken games and then just give it to them? Like, hey, no, I should do that. I hope no GameStop employees watching this video, but like, I guess, it's podcast, but like, what if I just bring like a bunch of fake discs, right? And then just give them to them for money?
Yeah, just get some like plain CDs. Just replace the cover on them, and then just say, "Hey, I want to return this shit."
I want to return a Mario Kart Wii. Yep. But yeah,
Sorry,
I
this is a
want to.
this is a GameCube disc.
I want to return this Barbie game for the Wii.
bro, I got a Barbie game to turn in. Gotta give it to you right here. There it is. Take it. But yeah, so yeah, I brought it back. They couldn't put the money in my card because it's credit, and they just gave my money back in cash. So yeah, I just wasted a lot of my money on the Wii game. What's nice though is that since my mom's old GameStop account, it had like a $5 coupon or something, so they put it in, and I actually got money for that coupon. They actually gave me the money for the coupon, so I actually kind of got like a $5 or $10 plus, which isn't much, but I mean, thank you GameStop.
It's still technically nothing because you just lost the fucking coupon. You more just directed it into your fucking wallet.
True, but like, money, still free money, you know.
You can directly get the money.
Yeah, I guess. Guys, have any more stories?
Uh, fuck. Wait, I think I've already said the one about like the giant bullet bill plush. So fuck.
I remember one time. Well, I mean, I remember the time where I got my very first Bowser plush.
Oh, I remember the same. I remember the same thing. What's funny is do you remember the application on 3DS called Swap Doodle?
Yeah.
Well, I actually drew on there, and I was drawing like over the Bowser plush because I was like, this is like back then when my grandma was still alive, and I was like, Grandma, I wanna buy that Bowser plush, and she's like, haha, shut the fuck up. So now I was just there so happy, like I wanna buy this. I wanna buy a Bowser plushie. I don't know when the hell I got it or when my family bought me it, but most of the stuff that was like plushies back in the day that my parents and like my grandma and grandpa and them would buy like online. Especially my grandma. My grandma loved the living shit out of me. I think even more than my own mom, sadly. There's another reason she was sometimes a little mad just because imagine your own parent loving your kid more than they loved you. So I understood like her being mad, but my grandma for some reason just loved me. I don't know why. She adored me as a kid. Or I guess that me, even though she only saw me as a kid, but that was my little dumbass baby little kid running around the house, talk about Mario and shit. And I think for my birthday she got me like an Oshawott plushie from Pokemon. And then she wasn't getting it in time, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna buy another one in case the order didn't go through. She bought another one, and I got two. I have two Oshawott plushies because she thought the other one got canceled or something because it wasn't arriving in time. So I got two Oshawott plushies for my birthday. Yay! That's probably one of my favorite birthday presents. Holy shit!
You still have them?
I still have them. They're actually somewhere. They're somewhere here. I think they're in. They're in one of my bins of plushies. They're somewhere there. I have to look for it again.
One thing I do remember though, whenever I had got the Bowser plush, first of all, it was kind of a ripoff because it was.
Oh, it was one of those like Chinese rip-off ones, huh?
Yeah, it was, and I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna play with it, and because I remember it was tearing apart. Like the straps on it was they kept breaking off every time, and I was getting so frustrated. I had to glue it back on, and it just kept falling off. It fell apart so much, and then whenever the video that Logan SML uploaded, the secret plans, where it actually like shown the Bowser puppet, I had the idea of making my Bowser into a puppet, and then it just straight up failed. And my parents were like, "You know what? It's time. It's time you get a new Bowser plush." And that's the
Oh,
one I have. I
that's
have
nice.
now.
That's nice of them. That they're like, hey, time for a new Bowser plush, buddy, and they got you one.
I'm glad they got it because I remember I was so happy. It was around Halloween. My sister got her Harley Quinn costume, and then I got my Bowser plush, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it looks amazing! It was the size, even though it was like a little small. It looked a little small, but it's not. But I was happy. I was so happy. I had joy inside of me.
Bro, I love it when families just chill as fuck. That's nice of them. Um, I remember like I think my Bowser plush. I think the straps are still good. I think only like I think maybe one fell out just because I put it in the washing machine so many times that the glue kind of stopped working. But it still has the straps though. I think I actually do get I got two plushies. It was a Bowser Jr. plushie and it was a Black Yoshi plushie. And this was around the time that I was doing, I think, First Holy Communion. I think that's what it's called, right? It's church. It's a religion thingamajig. Basically, it was just it was in third grade. You just kind of tell the priest like, "Hey, this is what I've sinned for, man. Even though I'm a child, this is what I've sinned for." So you do that. But on that day, I got both the plushies, which is a coincidence. I was like, huh, maybe it's because God loved me today. So I was just like, I'm gonna open my plushies. There was a Black Issue one and Bowser Jr. They were both bootlegs. Both.
Oh my God.
Black Yoshi.
I remember. Sorry for interrupting. I remember also getting a bootleg Bowser Jr. as well. The ones in the beginning of my videos was not the real Bowser Jr.
Bro, like, did you guys ever see the, like, bootleg Black, like, not Black Yoshi, the bootleg Yoshi plushies that are, like, made out of shitty, cheap fabric?
Yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
Well, I got the Black Yoshi one, Bowser Jr. one I got bootleg of. Actually, I think Bowser Jr. I didn't mind too much. I actually do kind of like the bootleg ones just because, well, they look dumb and there was a huge part of my childhood because, one thing, Spike, when he was still alive, I would make a lot of videos with Spike back then. I kind of wish I still had them, but, you know, fuck me for deleting, like, all my older channels. But I used to make, like, I used to have videos with Spike where, like, I would legit, like, put him, like, in this little toy car I had. Like, you guys ever had those toy cars where, like, they were, like, electric or I don't know what they were. You would charge them and they're, like, a toy car. You get to drive anywhere. They were kind of slow, but, like, they were cool. You guys ever had those or at least seen them before?
Yeah, I did. I had like a Corvette Z06 one.
Aiden? I had a Jeep. I think Aiden's, dead right now, but I had a little...
It didn't fucking die.
I had a little Jeep tractor
Muted.
thing. Oh. Did you ever have any of those, Aiden? Like a toy electric car you could drive in that was kind of slow?
I did. I did once.
I had a Jeep. I had a little Jeep one. It was like a little tractor. It was cool. I loved it. I remember one time I filmed a video where I was like, it was Bao Jr. and Spike, and they're driving around the place. It was such a nice video. I remember one memory I have is where I was like, I don't know, I was at my uncle's because my uncle's house was like, he was neighbors with my mom, so like there was just like legit like one house to the right. So I just go down there, like drive down there with the little toy car. I remember one day I was with Spike, and I was just sitting there, I was like, man, what a beautiful day it is. The clouds looking nice, go by, and I'm remembering this memory. Like, I appreciated nature back then as well. What? I was like probably the only kid in my entire school that appreciated nature, unless someone else did. Cause I'm pretty sure no one else gave a shit, or would say something like, "Man, those clouds looking great today." It's like I'm like the only dumbass that said that when I was like as a kid in my age. God, like, I can't speak. I cannot speak. Ah! But yeah, I remember those videos. I remember them fondly. They're great. Like now that I'm going down more and more down to memory lane. That was around the time of Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's 4 gameplay. I remember those two. Those were good times, and that's why I say like nostalgia is like a guilty pleasure. It's because you want to relive them again. You guys have any more good old stories to tell around the campfire with this game of...
Yeah, I think.
What's your story, John?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie though, Sanshi plushes are kind of fucking rare to buy from the website.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to buy any from like some source like fucking eBay, I'm telling you, it'll be a terrible idea because you can get one in like terrible condition or not even be it at all. Why the fuck is my throat itchy?
Gonna hear my mic
Hold
move
on,
a little bit.
hold on, give me a second.
Just gonna move my mic real quick.
Okay, I got me a fucking drink. Okay. So with these Sanchi plushes is
Have a
that
drink.
sometimes you'll never get the thing, but then sometimes you'll actually get it, or it'll be in a bad condition. Something would have been fucking falling off. Yeah, that's sometimes why. And even better, it'll be in higher fucking price.
Oh yeah, like when they like sell something that's like rare and they just like double the price or something or
Yeah.
triple it.
The Sanchi website itself hardly updates their stock, so that's kind of why people sell it for a higher cost.
Yeah,
At
it's
least
yeah, I can understand why they do that. People, money.
at least everyone knows one thing. Everyone always will want this simple section when they go to Sanchi.com, and that is the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's section. Now here's the thing with that. You know, one day I saw that they were actually on sale, or not on sale, fucking up and ready to be shipped. And what's funny is that they were all ready to be shipped. So what I tried to do myself is that, oh wait, actually funny, back in the day there was two options for one of the single plushes: Golden Freddy and then Golden Freddy with the purple hat.
Oh, the
Nowadays,
Fredbear plush.
yeah,
I've always wanted that one.
yeah, they exist, but I'm pretty sure it's gone. I'm pretty sure that was a limited time thing. So here's the thing. So I got the fucking like normal Freddy one, and I think I tried to get the Golden Freddy one. Okay, so I tried them. I ordered them. They're placed, and I think this was like for a birthday gift or something. And then okay, so like a couple days in, like we're riding over. I think we're riding to get something to eat. Midway car ride, I think either my mom or my grandmother, I forgot who it was, gets a fucking call, and it's actually the fucking people who direct plushies, bro. It's the actual people in the corporation. They said, hey, we sadly ran out of stock for Golden Freddy plushies. Like how the
No, what?
I don't fucking get it. Like, I pushed the damn order. Like, there should have been one reserved to me. What the fuck? Was there less than expected? Was I just too late? I don't fucking know. But they said I can choose from another option or get my money back. And then I think to this day I chose Foxy instead. So I chose Freddy and Foxy. And that's why I still have these two on my desk till this day. I'm kind of
Fuck.
I'm kind of glad from the story before. I'm kind of glad that these three plushes that I have on my desk, the Sir Pello, Freddy, and Foxy one, did not get stolen.
That's good. That Foxy one has good old story. Has good old background. Cause
Yeah,
he was never planned. He was just like, huh?
he's the mistake.
He was a mistake. You were supposed to get Golden Freddy. Man, fuck. I hate that. That sucks.
I'm telling you, I had to choose something because if I chose nothing to get my money back, I would have had to have I would have had to have either bought them online from someone else. I'll check on eBay and I'll see if they have anything.
I think
Uh,
only like some merchandise I have is I think one thing is I have it right here in my desk. It's a Fitz U2's figure. Probably it was the first ever one he did. So like I'm really happy of it. It kind of just sits here. It just sits here on my desk. That's like the only U2s I've ever had. Every other
uh,
time there's been U2s, I've never had the money for it. Oh yeah, my friend tried to
I'm
steal it. My friend tried to steal my U2's figure.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna send you an image I found on eBay. This is definitely a fucking Sanchi plush, right?
Let me see this amazing good old image. Let me see. Yeah, that's definitely Golden Freddy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at the high
Wow. Oh,
quality.
okay. I found the purple one.
Mmm.
Okay. All right, there is one on sale, but you don't guess the price right now.
500.
You're a little too high. It's also an Elite Trio.
Okay. What is it?
It's right there. Oh my god, these prices.
Yeah. Also, my friend tried to
Alright,
steal my YouTube's figure when I was
I
camping.
see, I see one on bid actually. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna place a bid. Fuck it.
Wanna know how I know he tried to steal my YouTube's figure?
How?
So he also loved Fits. I couldn't buy him one because, well, as a kid, I don't really have money. You know, as a kid, you don't have money. But I had enough to get the Fits one. I couldn't get two. So I got Fits. I was originally gonna get Swagger Souls, but that sold out before I could even get the chance to buy it. So I was like, you know what? I'll buy Fits, even though somehow he should have been the first one to sell out because, well, he's the popular out of the three. So we went camping, I think, the next day, and at one part I was like, where is my Fitz figure? And I was like, because we had a van. My grandpa used to have a van, and we were just in the van. I was like, where's my Fitz figure? I walk around to find it. He's on a log. He's just there on a log, like on the grass. And I was like, how in the fuck did he get from my backpack to here?
Must have fallen out, maybe.
Must have fallen out, you know, fallen 30 fucking feet away from the car. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah! But, like, I'm just here wondering, how in the fuck, there's no way, like, my friend would always try to find ways to lie. But, like, he was the type of friend that you knew deep down, these were the shittiest lies you could ever tell. Another time he tried to steal from me was my Luigi's Mansion 3 copy. That was the, okay, so basically, we were playing it in the living room, right? I placed the cartridge down on the couch, right? Somehow, I was like, where's my Luigi's Mansion? We looked all around the living room. It got to a point where I was like, my friend, no, actually, I already said his name, fuck. Anyways, my friend Noah was like, hey, we can't find it. And I was like, no, we're gonna find it. I'm gonna spend all night if I have to finding it. And I think he felt bad. Or was like, I was thinking, maybe I should give it back. And he goes, he's like, I think I found it in here. And we go to his room, right? And somehow the game was in a pocket of one of his jeans in the laundry.
Oh wow.
And
He does.
I'm here wondering how the fuck it went from the living room to his room all the way across the house into a singular pocket in his jeans in the laundry bin. Also, I remember one time he was at my house and I had a Kirby amiibo. I couldn't find it the next day after he slept over. I was like, where did it go? I just accepted. Well, fuck, I lost it. Till one day he was like, hey, I felt bad that you lost your Kirby amiibo, but I bought you one. And it wasn't a new packaging. It was just the amiibo itself alone. No packaging, right? So you gave it to me. What's funny? Well. But yeah, basically, there was a singular marking of crayon that was for some odd reason on my amiibo that I always knew was there. I was like, huh, well, I can't get it. I don't know if I can get it off, but it was just there, right? So I always knew that marking was there, like the crayon mark. It was just like
Let me guess. It was on this so-called new amiibo. Yep, I fucking
it
know.
was on the new amiibo, and I was like, okay, thank you, Noah, bye. And yeah, I feel like he stole it and then he felt bad and gave it back to me. I don't know why he stole from me though. I guess maybe because I had good stuff, but like not like he didn't have good stuff either. I mean, like,
Okay, all right. I'm gonna just ask this right now. Was he poor?
I don't know because I remember one time he was like, I'm poor, blah blah blah. Like I don't really get stuff. He doesn't really get too much stuff to be honest. He doesn't get like a lot of amiibos or anything, not like I did. So
That
but
explains it. He's greedy.
yeah, but the thing is, his family actually did buy him stuff. They just, weren't the most financially best. Well, they were doing really good financially. It's just that they had 3 kids that they had to take care of. And, the more kids you have, the more harder it gets financially to take care of all of them. So they didn't really give him all the stuff. Unlike me, I'm an only child, or I was an only child until, well, now. For my whole life, I was an only child, and you know, I get usually anything I usually want. Not just because it's a lot easier to buy me stuff, because there's no other kid to think about. So it's like, oh, you want that? Yeah, you can probably get that. Getting good grades? Then yeah, here, I'll buy it for you. Or, you know, you being a good kid? Yeah, I'll buy it for you. So, you know, I was always a good kid. So my mom and them would always buy me stuff because I got straight A's in school, you know, I was a good kid. And they'd always buy me stuff. That's how I got so much stuff, just for being a good kid and being an only child. So it was pretty easy to financially buy me stuff because they knew they'd be fine. But with my friend, I don't know where his financial standing is, but they got him a Switch. They got him a Switch. They had him a 3DS. The two things I had. Um, and they also, I think my mom once told them like, oh yeah, he's always talking about it, and his mom's like, no, he's not. We're not poor. What he's talking about? She's like, we buy him stuff. I don't get where he's getting that from. So I feel like maybe he tried to make us feel bad, or he thought he was poor. Maybe he was over exaggerating. I don't want to say he was making us feel bad. I don't want to accuse him of that, but maybe he just was over exaggerating. You know.
Maybe.
Either he made us feel bad or tried to, or B, he was just like, or maybe B, he just over exaggerated. Was like, yeah, I'm poor, just because.
Or
Well,
C,
I got better
he's just
stuff.
fucking greedy.
Or greedy. Yeah, it was, you know, one of those things. It had to have been. Guys, ever had friends like that? Anyone that's stolen from you?
I've had friends. Well, I had a friend named Macy that destroyed some of my plushies.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
what's your name again?
Macy.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that on the podcast, but. Oh my god, but yeah, keep going.
I had my old Wario and Waluigi plushies. They were in good condition. She destroyed them to where Wario's hat fell off. It showed his bald. Oh wait, did I just say bald? Bald!
I thought you were gonna. I thought you said bulge for a second.
I thought you were gonna say balls.
I thought you were gonna say bulge.
Balls.
It was, you know, you showed his bulge.
You know, anyways, it just showed him his balls.
Yeah, she showed the balls on both hats, but from both sides, Wario and Waluigi. She destroyed so many, and I was just so frustrated at her. And there have been times where, like, me and her have been going at it. We've been fighting. There's been a time where she wants to fight me, and I'm like, listen, I don't want to hurt you, Macy, because I'm not that kind of person that would want to fight. And so she tried to fight, and so I pushed her down. She's like, "You can't do that." I'm like, "You wanted to fight. You wanted to fight, and I'm not wanting to fight. All I simply did was push you down, and it wasn't even on hard ground. It was on a trampoline, and this was at the time when I was young.
Exactly.
This is around-
It's like, hey, wanna fight? Let's go, bitch. Let's go. Wait, I don't wanna fight. No, we're good. No, we're gonna fight, bitch. We're gonna fight. What? Okay. You can't hit me. Bro, I hated kids who were like that, bro. I hated some kids who were like that. They were like, hey, wanna fight? And you hit them, and they would. But one time, it's another school story that I should have done for the last episode of the podcast. But like, there was this one time where this one kid in my 4th grade was like, hey, you know, I'm a skinny kid, so not many people think I'm strong. So one kid was like, hey, actually, I'm not strong, but, you know, I don't say I am. But this one kid was like, hey, man, let's see, we're gonna call him Maya's, alright? So Maya's is like, hey, you know, are you strong? Come on, punch me right over the head. You're not strong. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna keep drawing in my notebook. And he was like, come on, punch me in the head. And his other friend, we're gonna call him Sanchez. And he's like, yeah, hit him in the head, man. Come on, do it. You're not gonna do it, pussy. And Maya's like, come on, do it, man, do it. Hit me in the head, bro. Hit me in the head. Come on, let's go. And I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then he's like, come on, bro. Hit me in the head right now, bro. Come on. And I was getting so, and I was like, all right, you know, fuck it. And I got my fist and I punched him right in the head, and then it went downhill from there. He just started going,
What the fuck?
So then he started crying like a little fucking baby, and I was like, bro, are you? I mean, as a kid, I was like, hey, bro, you good? You good? Come on, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. We're about to leave school. Come on, man, don't cry. And the teacher came in, and I was like, fuck. And she's like, hey, what happened? And he's like, he punched me. And I was like, what? What? No. And then I got lunch attention. I was like, what in the fuck? What in the fuck? Why? Why? You wanted to fight, not fight. You wanted me to punch you.
You want to know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me get it up.
King.
Do you know Camden?
Wrong thing.
Well, now you're gonna get it, motherfucker. That's right. You and me, right now.
Yeah.
We're having it. Let's come on. Come on.
Man. Man.
Come on, boy.
But yeah, like that kid cried, and then like the teacher got mad at me, and the next day he was also mad at me, and I was like, bro, you told me to punch you. You told me to. You were in my face about it for a full on 5 fucking minutes. Like, come on, bro, punch me, punch me. No, bro, it's your fault. You should have. I told you I didn't want to multiple times, and he was like, nah, come on, it won't hurt. And guess what? I guess it did because he cried like a bitch. And my 3rd grade teacher, which I really, really liked, he's like, hey man, you're not supposed to be doing this kind of stuff. And I was like, I just sat there with like the most annoyed face, like, yeah, I know. I was just like, deep down, I was like, yeah, I know, but this motherfucker told me to. It's like, I got in trouble for something that I was peer pressured into. I was so mad. I was like, bro, this motherfucker got me in trouble and got mad at me for doing the thing he told me to do for 5 minutes, even though I told him I didn't want to. God, I hated that shit so much. You know,
Oh boy, that was bizarre.
one thing of nostalgia I have is, do you guys have any memories of Pokemon cards?
Yes, I absolutely do.
Any stories you guys have?
Okay, alright, okay, so I'm gonna tell you how I started getting into fucking Pokemon collecting.
Alright.
Okay, so what's funny is that, I did not have a single Pokemon card until I was in fucking 3rd grade. But then after I think it was 3rd grade. Yeah, 3rd fucking grade. And then, during the 2nd semester, I just fucking failed. So, the alternative to having a decent summer is going to summer school. And you know what? I said fuck it and did it. So I took summer school. If you think it's harsh, honestly, it's not as harsh.
Yeah, not
It
really.
just goes for all the fucking topics that you failed. And the only thing I failed was reading because I was a bitch at reading. I still fucking hate reading to this day. I still fucking hate ELA. I wanted to suffer. I wanted to burn. I wanted to fucking die. I wanted to
I'm
do
gonna guess
everything I
you're
came
more
to.
of a math guy.
Yeah, I am. And people fucking sometimes people don't like it. And you know what? I say fuck you.
What's funny is I'm actually the exact opposite of you. I don't know, math I don't like too much, but like I could do it. Math I could pretty much do it. ELA I actually do like English. I'm very easy at English. It's an easy subject for me. Math is more of the I mean if I understand it I could do it and I'm fine with it. But part of me kind of fucking hates it cuz actually no, I think math is actually pretty cool for me. Me and math are chill. I just like English more. That's the thing.
I catch on easier because I'm a fucking visual learner. I absolutely don't fucking like reading because I have to think of it on my own. I have to imagine it myself. Sometimes I can only read it if there's a fucking movie on it. And if
Same. I cannot read. I fucking hate. That's what's funny is a lot of my classes you don't have to really read. A lot of my English ones, I think it's mostly just like, oh hey, I think my English class right now we're doing a debate thing. Like we're using 3 different things that like people use in commercials, like in anything that's like selling something. Like hey, I think ethos is building trust with the audience. Like hey, I'm actually a part of the dentist of shits, and we suggest that you do this. Pathos is emotion. Like hey, do you feel bad for that little orphan on the street? Well, run it over. Now give us your money and 99 cents a day to save an orphan. And then I think logos is like, hey, based on facts and numbers and stuff, this is factual. This is evidence. And that's what we're doing right now.
Isn't that a marketing technique?
Yeah. So those are like all marketing techniques. Like, hey, here either A, you build trust with the audience, or you put emotion into it, make people feel bad, or we laugh, or we we laugh. I feel bad. I feel so fucked up for saying that. Cause I just thought of like one of those commercials where it was like, hey. You know how little kids like little orphans. Go say little orphan Timmy. Some of those I laugh at just because like they're too corny. I feel so bad, so fucked up. I'm so sorry, but yeah, like some of them are just too corny. But like that's basically pathos. Also ethos and pathos. The people get mixed up because well, ethos has an E and it's emotional. Pathos is the emotional shit. Just remember that. And then logo is just the evidence, the factual stuff, numbers, blah blah blah. Just anything that's facts or evidence. We're doing that right now. We're kind of just looking at commercials and thinking of all that and reading a bit of text that use it. So I'm actually doing pretty good. Reading I'm pretty good at. Only thing is I have the same issue as you. I cannot visualize what the fuck's going on in a story or a book. It's really hard. I have to have the teacher explain what the hell we're reading, or else I have no idea.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though, my fucking history class is all about reading, but then you just get like a fucking video and then a movie. But then, okay, he makes the test completely easy by answering for him. Then you just have to like just look through the fucking text, see if you can find the short answer ones. Yeah, he helps us completely. But then again, doing the fucking assignments, I have to actually read, pay attention, and then skim through the fucking the textbook, and then literally just answer them. But I also have to do that for fucking like sports and entertainment. But then I just straight up just.
What? Hello? Did my Discord die? For like the podcast?
No, it didn't.
Oh, he just died. Okay.
Okay, alright. So
there we
anyways,
go.
back.
Okay.
Alright.
He's back.
Okay, so back to my story. I sucked at fucking reading. So that's why I completely failed. What's funny is that I had 3 chances to take the fucking like reading the fucking like reading EOG like end of grade, and every time I failed all 3 fucking times. I thought I did good. I thought I memorized it all. Like sometimes it looked easy and yet I failed them.
Oh.
And I don't get how the fuck. I feel like I'm failed on purpose. That's like sometimes I just feel like I'm fucking failed on purpose.
You're like,
I
hey,
think my
guys,
teacher-
fill that motherfucker. He doesn't deserve to be here.
Okay, so then I do summer school. Okay, so like I think a week inside, I transferred to a completely different school, but that's like fucking like another like 2 minutes away from my house, so it's perfectly fine. Yeah, I transferred to this one that's just like the opposite direction of my house. It's just usual. I think it took less time. I think it took like 3 to 4 hours instead. And honest to God, though, I am not gonna lie. I didn't learn shit. Mostly, it was just hanging out and then just recess. It's not bad if you have one topic because most of the time you're just chilling inside of a fucking school. Okay, so mostly it's just like an hour long, fully fucking chill,
So
and
when
then
does it put Pokemon cards?
yeah, I'm just more of explaining the background. But yeah, that's mostly why I got into Pokemon cards. Because one day during fucking the thing, what happened is that someone brought their fucking Pokemon cards that I knew and I still know to this day because I still go. They brought their fucking Pokemon cards, and they're an absolute fucking nerd at actually fighting them, and they were just showing it off to the class and actually trading them. There wasn't much of a big audience for class, so there wasn't much people to trade with. I think I got astonished by it because I think he had some EXs and GXs, but I didn't fucking know. So I just thought to myself, why don't I get some Pokemon cards? So I bought only, and I mean absolutely one fucking Pokemon pack, And I think my
You
main
felt like the
Pokemon card.
biggest Chad in your school.
Yeah, kind of. And I think there was only one ice type Pokemon that looked like a fucking bear with icicles down his beard or something. But yeah, I think I had that. And then that was the absolute fucking start of my Pokemon journey. That was it.
I stole a
That's
Pokemon card from a kid.
yeah, and I
so
saw Legos from some kids.
so okay, I needed to finish my Pokemon card pack. I needed to finish in like an evolution. I think it was the one bitch with like the log on his arm, from Black and White, the
Girder?
Gooter. And I needed Gooter actually, and I was like, I need him. And this one kid had him, and while he wasn't looking, while he was talking to someone else, I just snatched the card, put it in my pocket, went on my day at school, and he never noticed, and I stole his card. I still have it. I think I have it right here. I think I have it in my fucking pack. Wait.
You have it right nearby you.
Yeah, my shitty ass Pokemon card pack that's breaking. I can't even use it anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna. Holy shit, it's actually dying. Where is it? Where is it? It's here. Found it. It is Girder. Oh my god, it's him. That's the card I stole.
Oh my
I like what
god.
I'm saying here. Like I'm proud of it. Like yeah, I just stole a fucking card. I am
Hey,
proud of it.
whoever you know, please get your fucking card back.
What's funny isn't even going on my skull anymore. That's amazing. I love that. But yeah.
Travel back to the location. Come get your fucking card back. It misses you.
Oh my god. Holy shit, that card, like that binder, like it has a lot of like that plastic that keeps the card together. It's tearing apart. I have some on my fucking hand.
Oh.
I gotta get a new binder, but yeah. Do you guys have any more stories?
You want to know this one time where I tried to steal some fucking Legos from my school?
I got you. I think I'll. Aiden, do you have anything else after John? We could cap off the podcast.
I'm trying to think.
Why do you think? I guess I'll say.
All right.
Okay, so what's funny is that back then I kind of was a little spoiled. My father had like a fucking PS1 back in kindergarten, and I think as a birthday gift, I think I gotten a fucking GameCube with Ice Age and fucking what?
No, nothing. I see.
Ice Age and Tech 2 Staff of Dreams. I fucking absolutely loved Staff of Dreams, so I bought it. I bought it again in present time, and I still have it.
Oh my
And
god.
so anyways, so back then I was in kindergarten. I never wanted to be in kindergarten at first, but I just said yeah. And then here we are now. I'm still fucking retarded.
I'm a fucking dumbass.
Anyway, so what's funny is that we had everything, just assignments, then just recess, and then just a play corner. I absolutely loved the fucking play corner, because what's funny is that they had big blocks and actual fucking Legos in the corner.
Oh my
And
god.
see, and what was funny is that I actually had a little bit of an addiction to Legos, because I've been seeing every fucking day when I try to watch SpongeBob SquarePants on my fucking, like, CRTV, every time, I would just see fucking Lego ads, and I would get absolutely jealous for how it looked, and I really wanted it so badly. And so every time I went to kindergarten, I just see that one corner with Legos, and I just thought to myself, hey, why don't I just take some for the house? And what's funny...
You're just like, yeah, gotta take some for the road, gotta take some for the road.
Exactly what I was gonna say. Okay, so I had some in my pocket while I was in recess, and what's fun, I still don't get to this day how the fuck they caught me. Like, I don't get it. Like, did they just notice there was a tiny? I like had like fucking 4 or 5 pieces of Lego in my damn pocket. I don't get it. I don't get how the fuck they just said, hey, some kid over there, he has Legos in his pocket. How can I tell? The texture of his fucking pocket, it looks a little weird.
Oh no, this is a little weird, like a
Yeah,
little.
it looks a tiny bit puffy. It looks like it looks like there's a Rubik's cube inside of there. But yeah, so I was forced. And then she
What?
just
Hey, go back again.
and then,
You died for a quick second.
oh shit, that's so fucking. Oh, she goes texting me. Alright. So what's funny is that I had to go over to the other side of the fucking recess area. I had to go talk to my fucking teacher. She just kept teasing me like, "Is there anything in your pockets?" No, 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 no.
And
Are you sure?
You're just like, no, you dumb fuck.
So if I tell you to empty your pockets now, you won't have anything.
No!
Then I just had midway had to confess that I took some Legos, and then she literally just pushed my fucking buttons, saying, "Why?"
She's like,
I was more of saying I just wanted some Legos and stuff. I just basically was just saying I was jealous. But then I had to like sit on the fucking the power box for the rest of the fucking recess time. Yeah, babe. Yeah, yeah, for my fucking.
You should have been like, I shit myself when I put this shit in my pocket.
yeah. I'll just casually dig through my ass crack and then just put shit in there.
Oh, did you have a backpack or anything?
No, I put it. I think I put it in my fucking pocket before going to recess.
Okay, because I was like putting it in your backpack would have been a smart idea.
Yeah, but we did have backpacks back in the day, but I just didn't think of it.
Fuck, that'd been smart.
Yeah.
You should have put it like in. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if that'd been a good idea. If it would have felt like just put it in your underwear and just sort of keep it there, you know.
Bro, what do you think my balls would feel like?
Like a leg.
If I sit down, what do you think my balls?
Then the teachers are just like, "Hey, is there anything in your pants?" And you're like, fucking dick and balls and an ass. What else would there be?"
So, bro, they just take me to the bathroom. Pull down your pants.
Pull down your pants. No.
You fucking pervert.
And you're just like, wait. Oh my God, pedophile! And then like the whole SWAT team just breaks into the school. What's wrong, kid? He wanted me to pull down my pants. The sick fucker. What has this world come to? Get her! You like taking down kids' pants, huh? Do you? He has Legos.
You're under arrest.
You're under arrest, bitch. Johnny, get him. I'm dying. Tell my kids
And then the little kid in the background. No, we're not doing the lunch money situation again. No. I'm doing this again.
Bro, that fucking watery shit, man, that got me. Bro.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Again.
Bro, what was the sound for that watery shit? Oh my god. The little, like, for the kid having the diarrhea in the back.
No, it was not diarrhea.
Wait, peeing?
No, not piss. No, hold on, let me get it again. Bro.
Is that sipping water?
It's Roblox.
That's like that one kid in the background. You just hear them taking like a diarrhea shit. Like they're just having a bomb in the next stall. You're like,
I
huh.
was just thinking, well, someone's getting swatted. In the background, the kids are just having fucking apple juice.
Oh my god, I was just thinking like while the teacher's getting swatted, there's a kid still in the stall taking a shit, and he's been holding it in the whole time. At every, you know how, like whenever like someone's like in the stall, I don't know if it's just me. If someone's ever in the stall or something, I usually just like wait. I just hold in my shit as much as I can until they leave. It's like a shit in peace. Like just imagine a kid was like that. They're just like I had to hold it in. And, like the cops come like, well, like it just sips it like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I can't piss in public.
Oh my god, I can't piss or shit in public. I maybe like pee, but I cannot shit in public because like this is what they'll hear. And I'm like I get scared. I'm like, what do they think? Are they gonna be like, ew, he farted and shit?
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh my god.
I just pee in public. But pooping in public, I can't. I just can't.
Same here. That's a nice airplane, Aiden.
And if I do go to the restroom and I'm planning on taking a poo, I make sure that nobody's in there and
What's
it's
funny
just me by myself.
Is my school, my little school, there's actually a certain place I would always piss and shit in, a certain bathroom. That was perfection. That's because it was in a hallway that only had 2 classes and nobody ever really used. So over there, like, I was thinking I had like for 8th period, it was electricity in like 7th grade. And I usually always went there. I was like, I was like, okay, I have to use the restroom after PE. Next to electricity, after I finish homework, I'd be like, hey, can I use the restroom? And my teacher would be like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead, bro, just take the bathroom pass. I'm like, all right. So I would go there, take my piss and shit, go back and be like, man, that was peaceful.
Huh.
That was nice. I think that's enough to wrap up the podcast. You guys have any other stories? Send it off.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
So there was this one time where I went to the gas station. They didn't have my favorite candy bar, so I just went home and ate some Doritos. The end.
Oh my god, no way!
What?
No way! No fucking, they didn't have your favorite chocolate bar! No! No!
And the bad. You want to know what the bad part is?
What?
They had every other chocolate bar except Tootsie Roll.
No fucking way!
They were targeting you.
Mad. No fucking way!
Fuck! Fuck!
I'm speed running.
You just walk back into that gas station the second time and you're like, alright, I'm back! I swear to God, if I cannot find my fucking candy bar, this place is getting shot up by my Nerf gun! Fuck! Oh, that's a great way to end the podcast. Oh, okay. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode of this podcast. Hope you guys have a good day or night whenever we upload this or whatever time zone you're in. And, yeah. You guys have anything else to say before we end it off?
Man, I like balls. I do really. Have I ever told you the one time that no.
Well, let's just say that I'm bored.
Okay. I see you guys in the next episode of the podcast. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. See ya.
Can we do something already?